But yeah, setup wise for me was good. Looking from the looking from that away, the grip was great. And that's defaulted now, I think, back to normal. So there's nothing really to worry about that.
Yeah,
you haven't got to panic. It's like, okay, the grip's good. If I have 2 or 3 weeks off, I don't play, then it's still going to come back to that grip. You kind of know what. Exactly. That's kind of like muscle memory now. And to go back to the old would feel really strange. So, but for me, the takeaway was good. That's fine. That's fine. It's the transition from there now. We want that club to be going a bit more over here. Your club is getting a little bit sort of flat and laid off. So by lifting the club face, and that club face there, as we can just about see, is quite open. Okay. At that point, you want the club face and your left arm kind of to be in line. Well, if your club face, your left arm is there, your club face is probably somewhere tilted down that way. He's open. So when you come back into the golf ball, if your club face is aiming, shall we say, at this position, to square the club face up, you've got to release your hands or flick your hands or do something to square the club face up. Now, you said you felt the arms are working nicely. They probably were, but the club face comes back aiming to the right somewhere. The ball now shoots off to the right hand side of the screen, and off he goes to the right. The movement of the ball's good, just the face is wide open. Okay, so that was kind of your top of the backswing. Here's your new position here now when you get the club to the top. Much better, yeah. So the club now is going to be slightly short of parallel, which is why it'll be slightly off the left. Not as much as obviously this one over here.
Yeah, I'll never get quite over there.
The thing is, realistically, you don't want to, because the way you'd get there would be either tilting or turning too much, bending your left arm, overhinging, which a lot of those things actually increase the face being more and more open, which we don't want to do. So the top of the backswing there now, as you come back, the club can come back to a good sort of pre-hit position there. Club over your toes now. Good strike of the golf ball. Ball now hitting basically dead centre part of the screen, as you can see, and the ball then flying down the green line there for the first 100 yards. As it gets to the 150, it's going to drift. But your fade, your shot is going to be there, and then like that. That's how you'll shape the shot, rather than I say doing this way, and then you're aiming over here somewhere, and then it's just like a complete jumble mess all over the place. And as you said, if you're hitting the ball left and right, where do you aim? So I can't aim down the left hand side. Fear it might go left.
Pretty much.
I'll give it. And then you're standing there, well, okay, there's trees there, there's water there. Well, trees are better than water, so I'll aim on the left. You're just playing.
Honestly, that's around the Cardiff. That's what I got like. I was like,
exactly. And the thing is, as you said, you've been smart to think, okay, right, let's nip it in the bud before it becomes too much of a problem now.
Definitely.
You can then sort of, and what happens, I find a lot of times, people sort of default back into a bad habit or an old fault. And it's like a magnet. The further away you move away from the magnet, the weaker that magnet gets to pulling you back. If you keep going, look, you get sucked into it, and you're trying to get off the magnet. Okay, if your good shot is kind of here and your bad shot's over here, if you have 1 or 2 rounds and you're getting claws, you're getting a bit closer now. If you sort of move back to here, you're fine. But if you go and you're stuck on them, it's more energy to pull off that to try and get back.
That's exactly what I thought, to be honest. I was like, oh, let's book it in.
And that's kind of why with this sort of this package I sort of emailed out to you and stuff, and you got 3 or 2 or 3 left or whatever, maybe 4 left or whatever with your packages. It's trying to keep you now maybe sort of at least 1 a month going to summer. So even though you might feel you're playing well, let's just get yourself on the golf course and maybe go and play 3 or 4 holes. Just go and see how you play on the golf course. Even though you're playing well, are you doing things? Are you creeping? Exactly. Are you creeping into some bad habits? Are you thinking correctly? These kind of things. So you're always staying on top of it rather than just letting it go, and then it's like you're doing more work.
2 months of bad play.
Exactly. And then it takes more effort and time to practice to get back away from that to get back to where you want to get to. Because I think the scores there, 14 over par around, you say Peterson and Dan and Rad are good. It's now then for you, I suppose, by the end of the year, getting in the 10s and the 9s and the 8s.
Yeah, really.
That's really what you want to get to, isn't it? Yeah. Big John.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.